All right, guys, I gotta address this. I've covered stuff like this in fast read headlines, or even did actual videos. Like the main focus of was the Biden inflation, and we're here. We are with it. Not it's not going away. So I mean, I'm waiting for the gas to go down. It's still 289, 299. I think I've seen it. It went as low as 249. I'm driving to the gym. There's the gas station right there, making a left turn onto the highway to get to my gym, and it was like 5:30, right? And it was like 249. I come back at 7:45 or something like that. It shot up to 289. I'm like, what? That does not compute. That's retarded. But I'm waiting for it to go down to $1.79. It hasn't. It hasn't. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for, well, even at 289, which we were paying, these prices that we're paying now for gas, we were pretty much paying that under the Obama years, and that was 10 years ago. But still, we didn't have meat through the roof, everything through the roof. So it feels like we're being price gouged ever since the scamdemic, ever since it, and it feels like that these companies, corporations are toeing the line for the New World Order. I mean, Klaus Schwab of the World Economic Forum said by 2030 you own nothing. Well, how the fool you gonna own nothing? You get priced out of existence. Are you serious, Publix? $21 and change per pound for New York Strip. $45 for 2.07 pounds of New York Strip. $45. That's making me holler. I'm getting really annoyed here. So the slow frog boil is quickening, and they're saying there's no end in sight. It's just going to keep going up and up and up and up. That's unsustainable. That's unsustainable. It needs to be addressed, and I might have to harp on this. You like food? Huh? You like not getting ripped off? Your electric bill's going up. This is going up. Is your salary going up? No, but our blood pressure is. I'll tell you what's going down. Our tolerance, our patience for this bullshit, because that's what it is. We see it for what it is. Dollar Tree. I just saw a video. It's not the first one I've seen, but Dollar Tree, $1.25, $1.50 tree, $1.75 tree, $3 tree, $5 tree. You ain't no damn Dollar Tree, and people getting sick and tired of your crap too. We don't need any more Dollar Generals, all right? We got tons of them. We got them all over the place. Dollar Generals. Speaking of which, and I'm digressing, Crossville, Tennessee, I was there for like 6 or 7 years ago, and it's Crossville, Tennessee. I kid you not. You think you have a Dollar General everywhere, man? Crossville, Tennessee, literally you'll have like two on the same block. They're all over the place. Is that the headquarters over there? I don't know. It's I never seen anything like it. But I digress. At any rate, $1.25 tree, you suck, and people are sick and tired of your crap. I mean, you're still going to get a lot of business from people that still find whatever it is cheaper than other places, but you're pricing yourself overall out of existence because we see it. And this goes for, was it Dollar General? No, Dollar Tree, and it was another place. Right now, I can't remember the other one, but people are sick and tired of it. So we're going to take a look at this video here. This is the Epic Economist, all right? The actual information presented to you is from Michael Snyder, okay? That's the information that the Epic Economist uses. Now, you're going to get this guy. He's an older guy. I think he's in his 60s or 70s. He has this old-timey way of talking. But the imagery, the news clips, I don't have time to replicate or duplicate or put shit like this together. But I will say this. I am putting together a long video for tomorrow to do old format style. Okay? All right? It's going to be fast reads. We're going to catch up on that. Because there's just too much stuff that I haven't gotten to that I would like to get to. So, yeah, we're going to just have a news catch-up type of day for Friday. Really, I should do a fun Friday, just look at retarded clips. But there's too much important stuff that needs to be addressed. People calling D.C. With the National Guard over there, like a martial law. And I came across information saying that it's going to be leaping over city to city. Yeah, National Guard, a form of martial law. We'll see. But you libtards out there with all your crime in these cities, You let it go for far too long. The Antifas, the BLMs lighting shit up, the flash mob robbing, too long. It's unbelievable. Let's take a look at this because this is important. We need to put this on blast. Because the bottom line is, if you can't afford to buy food, none of this other shit matters. It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters if you cannot put food on your damn table and keep the lights on. Nothing else matters. Some metallic in the background. Nothing else matters. It doesn't matter. This, the basics right here. Food, electricity, out of control. It's all done on purpose. All done on purpose, all right? So let's listen to this, and I'm going to keep shedding light on it. I've got to, because what affects you more? I know chemtrails, you don't like them spraying us. I know we don't like all this other stuff going on. But the bottom line that affects you more, the pump, what you're paying for gas, right? What you're paying for gas, as they say in the South, gas. What you're paying for food. You're eating every day, right? You're buying food, right? Routinely, right? You're going shopping, buying whatever you need. Oh, yeah, Walmart. I saw this about Walmart. Walmart's pissing me off, too. That was the other thing I wanted to bring up. Saw a video about Walmart that they're taking all the damn stickers, like prices off of their damn everything, and they want you. Now, this might not be a Walmart by me or by you, but I saw the video. And it was showing that basically Walmart, you go in there, there's no prices on anything. They want you to have download an app on their Walmart app on your phone. And so they would somehow, it's like data mining to get information from you. And so they know what type of shopper you are, how much you could afford. And they're going to do that price gouging shit. Like, I forgot what they call it, but it might be cheaper for that person, a little bit more for you, shit like that. And depending on what time of day, yeah, the prices might be higher or lower. Remember that crap? Wendy's tried that crap in a couple of fast food restaurants a couple of years ago, but didn't go over well. Walmart's trying that. Fuck Walmart, fuck off. I'm not downloading an app. My phone can't take all these apps on it. It takes up internal memory. It just bogs my damn phone down. And I'm not going to get on a damn Walmart app to see how much something costs, damn it. It's bullshit. And you're going to charge this person probably a gory less than you're going to charge me or this other person? Bullshit. But that's the video I saw. Now, you might go to Walmart tomorrow and see price stickers on there. Prices are going up at Walmart now. Prices are going up. $5 more in t-shirts, a couple of dollars more here, a quarter, whatever more here. Up. What has the theme been since fucking 2020? I'm pissed off. I didn't want to drop the F-bomb. What has the theme been? What has the damn theme been? Aside from other themes like vaccines and blood clots and depopulation and supply chain, right? And that's they shut down ports and shit because someone had the sniffles allegedly, right? Remember that shit? I covered all this ad nauseum at any rate. And prices started going through the roof. Through the roof on everything. To the moon, Alice, right? Prices started going. Still going up. Every fucking year. Every time I turn around, something's going up. So when is it going to end? Huh? It's not going to end until you own nothing and you're going to be happy. How are you going to be happy? Who knows? Maybe Lou Ferrigno knows. Maybe they'll have you hooked up to the Matrix, something like that in virtual world. And wigging out on that. Maybe they'll have you popping pills to be happy. Don't worry, be happy, pop a pill. Who knows? Maybe they'll have you drugged out of your mind. Maybe they'll have you drunk out of your mind. Maybe they'll be using frequencies to control your mind. I seen the video about that. I was going to mirror it, but I was like, I ain't got time for that. We're looking at this. Food that the price is. Fucking $21 a pound for steak. You better get the fuck out of here. Who's paying for this shit? You gotta be flat out retarded. That $21, you can still go to Golden Corral. Here, that's Golden Corral's like $20. If you're gonna spend $20 food, I fucking go to Golden Corral and pig out. I ain't paying that for a damn pound of steak. This is stupid. $6 for a pound of crappy ass 73% ground beef. Remember, I went over the information. They said our ground beef supply chain is the lowest in 70 years. So they say. And so beef is now, ground beef, 73%, which is a lot of fat in that, 27%. And that'll friggin', you ain't eating that. That's pretty much going to get drained, right, when you're cooking your ground beef, your burger. And so the burger shrinks as you're cooking it. And you pay $6 a pound for that crap. But meanwhile, you probably yield about 8 ounces of actual meat out of that, or 10 ounces. This shit's got to stop, man. All this crap's got to stop. And we're not eating Z-Bugs, so fuck off with that. Dollar Tree, Walmart, we're keeping an eye on you, but especially you too, Publix. I mean, you got some good aspects about you. I love your deli and your hot deli and your sandwiches and stuff. And you do have good sales with the BOGOs more often than not. But fucking, you're still charging $4 for a dozen eggs. Friggin' damn Kroger, $3.19 for a dozen eggs. Seriously? Seriously? There's no bird flu for the longest time now. Knock it the fuck off.
A new poll revealing that most Americans are worried about paying for food at the store.
Ground chuck prices, they just hit a record high, $6.12 a pound.
We're talking about items like apples and ground beef. They've gone up 7 and 10% when compared to just 1 year ago.
Today we're talking about something that's hitting all of us very hard. Your grocery bill. If you've noticed your food costs going through the roof lately, oh, you're not crazy. And here's the thing, it's about to get much worse.
Pissed off.
Let's talk real numbers here. Food prices jumped 0.3% just in June. That's 3% higher than last year. Doesn't sound like much.
That is a
Think
lot.
again. For families already struggling, that's real money we're talking about. But here's where it gets crazy. Meat and eggs up 5.6%. Eggs alone shot up 27.3% in 1 year. 27%.
That's stupid.
That carton of eggs that cost you $2.50 last year, now it's over $3. A simple...
This is bullshit because eggs went as low as 88 cents at Aldi's like after the first fake bird flu wave broke out like in 2022. It died, the fake bird flu first round died out and eggs went from like $4 all the way down to 88 cents. But then it went right back up again. It hasn't come down. This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. I'm calling it out. It's time somebody got pissed off at these damn prices. We're sick of it. Fucking Ingles. 2 bags of chips for $9 on sale. That's not a sale. Quit gaslighting us, Publix, Ingles, Kroger, and everybody else. We're tired of this. Walmart, you want to go that way? You want to? Well, I'm not doing the work. I'm not downloading a fucking app and having to scan my slow ass damn phone and wait 10 minutes for the shitting phone to work because I got so many apps and other stuff. I'm not doing your work. I'm not having to scan. Well, how much is that? Well, let me scan it on my phone. Bloop. I'm not doing that. Bad enough we got self-checkout shit doing your work for you. We're sick of it. How are you not sick of this? How are you not? and I live in an area that's cheaper than like God. I shudder to think if I travel to Jersey, where I hear they have the 12th highest utility bills in the nation. I shudder to think if I went to New York City, how much does a fucking sandwich cost over there? A hero. If I go to a deli, if I go to a Jewish deli, don't get triggered, bitch, you, because them damn Jewish delis are friggin' good. I don't give a damn what you say. Katz is one of them over there in Manhattan. All right, deli. But those sandwiches used to be like $8, but I hear they're like over 20 in New York City. I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine. How are you all living like that in New York City? It's ridiculous. California, what is the price of a fucking gallon of gas? Why is everybody down and cool with that? You should be pissed off that you got to pay $6 for a fucking gallon of gas. Y'all must be rich and loaded out there, millionaires, huh? You're not squawking about any of this. It's time someone starts sounding the alarm. It's time someone starts shouting this bullshit from the rooftop. This is bullshit. Over $3 for a damn dozen eggs. And friggin' these fast food restaurants charging $10 for a friggin' combo. And it's shitty food. These small ass burgers look shriveled up crap you're serving. Cold ass, half empty damn carton of fries. Fact this noise. We're done with this. We see what you're doing.
Yeah, 27%.
Look at this shit.
That carton of eggs that cost you $2.50 last year, now it's over $3. A simple breakfast just became a luxury item. Recent surveys show something shocking. Almost 90% of Americans are worried about grocery prices.
See, that's why
more than half say it's their biggest financial stress. Not rent, not healthcare, food.
Rent's through the roof.
That tells you everything you need to know about where we are right now. food prices are rising faster than everything else.
Constantly.
General inflation is at 2.7%. Food inflation, 3%. Your grocery bill is climbing faster than your paycheck. That is the reality.
What's going on since
And
the
it's hitting
pandemic?
everyone from college students to retirees on fixed incomes. The Bureau of Labor Statistics
Pissed off.
tracks every food category. Guess what? Every single one went up. Fruits and vegetables,
just keeps
dairy
going up and
products,
up and
cereal and bakery items, processed foods. There's nowhere to hide from these increases. Here's what
Bakery items. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm looking at prices of cake. Now, I don't think I've been asleep the last 10 years or 5 years. I remember when cake, you could get a good size like birthday cake, good size one for like $12. Fucking $30. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? You get small they have at Kroger and Publix and other places. And Publix has a very good bakery. I like their Cuban bread and the French bread. I like their Chicago rolls. Damn good. But, I mean, $4 for like 5 or 6 Chicago rolls or something like that. Chicago rolls are like round and this big. That's stupid. This is stupid what they're charging. It's insane. It's got to stop. It's seriously. There needs to be more people bitching on bitch oot, on ScrewTube, YouTube, on fucking bullshit commie TikTok, on Instagram, even though I feel like that platform's dead. Nobody's on it, but yet they say it's one of the most popular platforms out there. On Fascist Book, wherever. Shout this shit from the rooftops that you're sick and tired of seeing what they're doing. You don't want Walmart not putting prices on the damn items and forcing us to download an app on our friggin' phone and have to scan every little damn thing that we want to buy to find out how much they're charging. And on top of that, they're charging different prices for different people. Fuck all this noise. $1.75 tree, $5 tree, $10 tree, $15 make me holla tree. We're sick of all this. We're sick of damn $21 a pound for fucking steak. Publix, you too, Kroger, and Walmart. You have the balls and the audacity of all places. Walmart charging outrageous prices for beef, $18 a pound. Are you JKing me? This is nonsense. Fast food restaurants out the wazoo their prices. Where's your dollar menu? You're trying to bring it back certain places like Checkers and Rally, but they're offering like 2 cheese sticks for $1. That's not a or some crap like that. That's not a bargain, all right? That's not a bargain, all right? So we're tired of this. We see what you're doing. You're slowly trying to price everyone out of existence. They can't afford their house. They can't afford the rent. They can't afford their mortgage. They can't afford their gas. They can't afford their food. Fucking clothing they can't afford. They can't afford jack shit. How much does it cost to go to a damn baseball game? Want to go to a Braves game? But I hear that even the nosebleeds are through the roof. Used to be like $5 to $10 for the nosebleeds. Now I hear it's like $50, make me holla. For a damn nosebleed seat all the way up there? And then you might even lose the game like you have been doing? Fact that noise. How much does it cost to go to a damn concert? $100, $200? How much now, huh? This is bullshit. All this is bullshit. I think I might start harping on this more and more like this. Because this has been a long time coming. I see it and I'm sick of it, man. Yeah, you don't need to go to a damn haunted house to get scared friggin' in October. Every day is fucking scary. I'm walking around like this in the damn store because I don't want to see the prices. I'm like, how much is that steak? Oh, damn. How much is a carton of eggs? Oh, shit.
What's really driving these prices up? Trade policy. For decades, we've had deals with Mexico and Canada.
All right, he's saying this is what's driving it up. So let's listen to what prices
and vegetables, dairy products.
Let's listen to why prices are driving it up. All right.
I'll try to keep cereal quiet. And bakery items, processed foods. There's nowhere to hide from these increases. Here's what's really driving these prices up. Trade policy. For decades, we've had deals with Mexico and Canada. These agreements let food come in without extra taxes. That kept our stores stocked and prices reasonable. Mexico and Canada send us over
You can't bring up the recent tariffs because prices of food have been going up since 2020.
That's not just a number. That's our food security. Fresh produce in winter, dairy products, grains, all of it, right? But now, current policies are messing with this system. The administration calls our trade deal with Mexico.
What current? You talking about Trump? I'm sure it's not helping the prices, but let's roll back the last 4 or 5 years since 2020, damn it. Prices have been going up. Don't tell me prices started going up in 2025. That's bullshit. Fake bird flu on and off for the last 4 years. That's been causing eggs to go up, right? Right? And all these ports they were shutting down, throttlenecking cargo ships, prices going up, holes on the shelves. This shit's been going on a long time. This shit isn't just started in 2025. Let's call it like it is. That's bullshit. This shit's been going on for the last 5 years. Since the damn scamdemic. So get it right, epic economists, damn it. Since the scamdemic. And also the agenda, you'll owe nothing be happy.
Mexico and
it didn't just happen
Canada,
this year.
transitional. They want to renegotiate. That uncertainty alone is driving costs up. Take tomatoes from Mexico. New 17% tax hit in July. That's not just tomatoes. That's your salsa, your pasta sauce, your pizza.
They did go up. Tomatoes
Everything
did go
goes
up.
up when one ingredient gets more expensive. Here's the key thing people don't understand. Tariffs are not paid by other countries. They're paid by American companies, who then pass those costs on to you.
But it's not just the damn tariffs. It's not just that. You gonna focus on that, epiconomist? Seriously? Michael Snyder, seriously? Fact that noise. I've been complaining about Biden inflation and this shit and the bird flu causing this mayhem and this bullshit and this fake bird flu and fake damn COVID shit. I've been saying this from the get-go Geico. This is why they didn't jacking up the prices, using that as an excuse. Shutting down ports, holes on the shelves to create that scarcity, right? It's been going on for years. It's going on for years, constantly going up. I'm not going to say it has nothing to do with tariffs, but you can't just lay it on just tariffs. The tariffs might not be helping the situation. I'm not an expert on that, but I would think it's not helping the situation. But it damn sure didn't start just this year. Why am I pissed off? Because this shit's been going on for years. Since the scamdemic, everything's been going up, up, up. Prices go up, and they stay there, and they stay there, up, up, up. Remember that song, that rap song? Yeah, it's been going up. But I digress at any rate.
Free trade restriction becomes a hidden tax on families. Here's the hard truth. America doesn't have the farm capacity to replace these imports, not even close, and definitely not at the same prices. You can't just decide to grow more food overnight. It takes years to build new farms, massive investments, the right weather, the right soil. We're talking about basic geography.
The right weather. Well, they've been screwing with our weather for the longest time, causing flooding, right? Causing drought. They're fucking with our weather, right? So they're causing mayhem with the farming. Why don't we address that elephant in the room?
California grows most of our domestic produce, but even they can't feed the entire country year-round. Right now in summer, American farms can handle most of our needs. But winter, we need imports from Mexico and Canada just to keep shelves stocked. It's not optional. Without these imports, we will have empty shelves, not just higher prices. Think about your local grocery store in January. Those strawberries, tomatoes, and peppers, they're coming from Mexico. The apples might be from storage, but fresh produce? That's import territory. Many American farmers are actually growing less right now. They're only using part of their land. Why? Because they can't predict what trade policies will look like next year. So they're playing it safe, conserving cash, growing less food. The irony, policies meant to help American farmers are making them produce less. When uncertainty is high, farmers reduce risk by reducing production. It's basic economics. Even if we wanted to grow more food here, we have a massive labor problem. American farms depend on immigrant workers, always have. Immigration crackdowns have scared workers away from farms. Border security is important, sure, but we need to be honest about the costs. American workers are not rushing to replace those farm jobs, are they? Farm work is hard, really hard, physical, seasonal, low pay. Despite what politicians say, there's no line of Americans waiting to pick vegetables in 100-degree heat. Fewer workers mean smaller harvests. Smaller harvests mean higher prices. It's that simple. Now, the USDA already predicts food prices will rise 2.9% next year, and that's before any...
Time out, Epic Economist. I think you brought up the... Time out. I think you brought up... hold on a second. Farms and scaring the workers away. Didn't Trump take back what he said about cracking down on illegals as far as farms and the hospice industry, the hospitality industry? In other words, because you got a lot of like South American and Mexicans working in hotels, the hotel industry, and on farms, he didn't Trump take that part back and say, okay, we're not going to go round those up. We're not going to round those illegals up because they're so firmly entrenched, and it's kind of like we depend on that labor so much now that you can't round them up. Didn't he say that? I could swear he said that. So I don't think you can use that as an excuse for prices of food going up. And again, prices of food been going up under Beijing Joe Biden's administration, and you had us fucking flooded with upwards of, I don't know, 10 to 40 million UN invaders. I meant refugees. And prices were still going up. This shit needs to be addressed. I don't care who's at fault. Whoever's at fault needs to be addressed. This shit needs to be called out. And enough is a damn enough of this.
Restrictions. Food at home, up 2.2%. Restaurants, up 4%.
Oh, yeah,
These
okay.
aren't worst-case scenarios. These are their baseline predictions. Winter is coming. That's when we depend most on imports. Any new trade barriers during winter months will hit immediately, right when families are already stretched thin from holiday spending. This affects everything. Restaurants are already raising menu prices because ingredients cost more. Small food businesses can't absorb these costs like big corporations can. Many are, unfortunately, closing.
Here comes a commercial.
Businesses can't predict their costs. They charge more to protect themselves. That defensive pricing hurts consumers even more. Let's be clear about what this means for real families. Parents are changing what they buy. They're skipping meals. They're buying cheaper, less nutritious food. Kids are going to school hungry because families can't afford healthy options. This isn't just about money. It's about nutrition. It's about health. It's about dignity. When families can't afford basic food, we have a crisis. Teachers are reporting more students asking for extra helpings at lunch because it might be their best meal of the day. Senior citizens on fixed incomes are hit the hardest. Their grocery budgets haven't changed, but their buying power keeps shrinking. Veterans, single parents, working families, all struggling with the same impossible math. I've talked to families who are making impossible choices. Medication or groceries, school supplies or fresh fruit, heat or healthy food. These shouldn't be choices anyone has to make in America in 2025, but here we are. Local restaurants are getting crushed. Food trucks are closing down. Small grocery stores in rural areas can't compete with rising wholesale.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what.
Down. Small grocery stores in rural areas can't compete with rising wholesale costs. When these businesses fail, entire communities lose access to fresh food. Farmers markets are seeing vendors.
By the way, how much does it cost to go to see a movie these days? I hadn't seen a movie in the theater since Creed 2. I haven't even seen. Isn't there a Creed 3? Creed 2 was the last one I saw in the theater. How much is it? And back then it was like, what was it a ticket? $7.50? Or was it higher than that? I want to say $7.50, but that was like 5, 6 something years ago. Also, as a side note, you might want to look up this movie. It's free on YouTube. It took me a couple nights to watch because I'm busy. It's called "They Shouldn't Have Gotten on the Bus." It's a thriller. You might want to go check that out for a nice distraction, because I find myself needing to get distracted from all the bullshit more and more these days.
Drop out because they can't afford the ingredients to make their products. The ripple effects go everywhere. We're not just talking about temporary price spikes. These changes are reshaping how Americans eat. Families are moving away from fresh produce because it's too expensive.
$30
Processed foods are becoming the default because they're cheaper. That has health consequences. Processed foods lead to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, all...
I know I'm going to pause again. Obesity. I seen a guy, I've been watching that My 600 Pound Life. This guy was pushing 900 pounds. His left leg had so much lymphedema that it was actually probably weighed as much as I do, $173. His left leg. I hardly eat anything. I eat like 1,100, 1,200 calories, sometimes 1,000 a day. Not counting Bruce. But I'm just saying, I digress. And I've, in part, did this back in 2017, in part, because I knew this shit was coming. Because I came across information like well over 10 years ago that this day was coming. I was like, I better train myself.
That has health consequences. Processed foods lead to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, all linked to poor nutrition. When healthy food becomes a luxury, public health suffers. We're creating a two-tier food system where only wealthy families can afford nutritious meals. Food deserts are getting worse. Low-income neighborhoods already struggle with access to fresh food. Higher prices make this problem even more severe. Corner stores selling processed snacks become the only affordable option. The psychological impact is real too. Food stress affects mental health. Parents feel guilty about what they can't provide. Kids learn that hunger is normal. These effects last long after prices stabilize. You know, trade policy isn't just politics, it's personal. Every tariff becomes a tax on working families. Every trade restriction shows up in grocery receipts. We need stable relationships with our neighbors.
Idiot.
We need realistic policies that acknowledge our labor needs. Most importantly, we need leaders who understand that their decisions affect real families. This isn't about eliminating trade or opening borders completely. It's about balanced policies that keep food affordable while protecting American interests. Support local farmers when you can. Buy seasonal produce when possible.
I like the support local farmers thing. Here's the problem I got with that. They're charging, oh my God, they're charging like $8, $9 for a dozen eggs. Now, granted, it's better quality, but is it $8, $9 better quality than the $3 version at the Grok store that used to be $1.29 not too long ago? They're charging for a fucking pound of steak, same as the grocery stores now. So, I mean, I guess if you're compelled to pay $18 a pound at the grocery store or $18 to $20 at a farm, I guess the farm is a better option. But to me, it's different shades of shit. High prices at the mom and pop farms, high prices at the grocery stores. So that's up for you to decide. I mean, it's gotten to the point where everything's just unaffordable unless you've got that kind of loot. Unless you got that. Your money bag's got that kind of money. Farms are expensive. Fucking grocery stores have become expensive like the farms. Fresh markets has been expensive. Sprouts is expensive unless you can find a deal. Publix always been notorious for expensive unless you can find a deal. Now Kroger's catching up, except the digital deals are decent every now and then. And it's a slow frog boil that is just getting cranked up more and more. You can't keep raising prices on everything You can't keep doing that while everyone's pay is stagnant. You know, they're doing this, I think, to break people, so they clamor for the government. Help us, help us. Okay, we'll help you. We'll put you on the... Maybe we give you universal food stamps, but you got to have some conditions with that. Chong, chong, tong, 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 vaccines, chong, chong, chong. Chong, 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 mandatory vaccines, chong, 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 chong. Chong, 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 we crawl up your ass with a microscope, chong, 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 chong. Tyranny, control, I'm sorry if my blood is boiling. No, I'm not. I have a right, as do you. Because we see this for what it is. They're destroying farms and they're threatening farmers. Farmer John, kill all your chickens. We said one of your chickens has bird flu. Farmers, destroy all your crops. Destroy all your crops and we'll pay you to destroy all your crops or else. Let's control the weather. He who controls the weather will control the world. Destroy farmland, right? Drought them out, flood them out, right? Right? Take a deep breath. Okay, let's finish.
Plan meals around sales. Use coupons. Shop at multiple stores to find the best prices. But individual actions only go so far. This is a policy problem that needs policy solutions. Vote for leaders who understand these connections. Contact your representatives. Make your voice heard, because this crisis affects everyone, regardless of politics.
I don't know about the voting part, but make your voice heard, make your voice heard while you can, before they friggin' try to damn say you got to have a perfect credit score, social credit score to get on the internet, or some bullshit like that. That's what I got for you tonight. Yeah, I'm highly annoyed. This has been a long time coming. I go to the grocery store a lot, and I keep seeing prices that are jacked up, and when I hear they want to jack them up even more, fucking Dollar Tree and their jacked up prices even more, and then Walmart wants to damn be shady and not even have price tags. They just want you to download the app so you can scan each item that you might be interested in to see what the price they're going to give you specifically. All this stuff, well, kind of sort of annoys me. Should annoy you too. It affects your bottom line, does it not? That's what I got for you. Don't be a troll out there. I'm out.